Hello, Dr. Rose here from Dr. Rose's Perfume Corner. Believe me, my entire perfume collection videos are coming to an end. I'm shooting part 9 today, and later on I'll be shooting part 10. This will be it. It should be actually 13 parts, but like I mentioned in previous videos, I will not be shooting the other 3 parts because my fragrances from Bond Number 9, Carolina Herrera, and also Chanel, I've already done videos of those. There's no need to do them since I started filming these long videos. So here's my safety tip for the week. Please listen to this, and just remember, when I give you those tips, I'm not claiming myself to be a therapist, a medical doctor, or a police officer. I'm just a woman who does a lot of reading, a lot of research, and I feel compelled to share some of those safety tips with people. Some of them that you may already know about, some of them you don't know about, but if you did not know about them, perhaps you can remember them and put them to good use or share them with folks. Alright. So today I will be talking about my collection of Maison Lancome. I have 8 fragrances from Maison Lancome. My collection of Love Tuberose, I only have 2. My collection of Mona di Orio, I only have 2. My collection of Blend Oud, I only have 2. And also my non-existent collection of 𝐒𝐭𝐿 Canto. I thought I had 2, but I only found 1. I have no idea what happened to the other one. So if you want to see my collection of those fragrances and also learn about my safety tip for the week, stay tuned. I will be back. Alright, we are back. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a return subscriber, thank you for coming back. For those of you who are new, please consider subscribing and sharing my video with your friends and your colleagues. Thank you. Here is my safety tip for the week. We know that, according to my research, about 40 to 41 million people in the US do some kind of online dating. They meet people online, they go out on dates. Although online dating is safe, it's very safe instead of being unsafe, but there are also incidents that happen when people meet people online. There are a lot of predators that are online that are meeting people. So be very careful and use these tips from me. Again, I am not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a physician, I am not a police officer. I am just sharing those tips with you guys. The first thing you need to do is wait until you feel comfortable before you meet that person in person. If that person is pressuring you to meet right away, it may not be a good time to meet that person. Meet on your own terms when you feel comfortable, when you feel safe to meet that person. The number 2 is do a little digging. Make sure you're not being catfish. Make sure this is not a catfish situation for you. There are a lot of people who do catfish people. Before you meet that person, insist that you do a video call with that person so you can see that person on video, right? It's always great to know, even though you still have pictures, they will send you pictures, but say, hey, I want to do a video call with you. Do a video call with that person. We all have, access to doing video calls, either to WhatsApp, to Facebook, to IG. So just do a video call with that person, right? If the person refuses to do a video call with you, you know the rest. The third one, when you're going to meet that person, make sure you tell someone else where you're going. Either your friends, a family member, a colleague, somebody. Just say, hey, by the way, I just, met this person online. We've been talking for a while and we're going to meet. I want you to know where I'm going to be and the time I'm going to be there. And, when I'm expected to return. It's okay to tell someone or even share your location on a temporary basis with that person. Because, you know, if that person really cares about you, which I'm sure whomever you're going to choose to share your location with, it's someone that you know that has your back. If that person notices, you know, that you are not, you know, back when you said you were coming back, you know, maybe they can come look for you, right? And always meet that person in a publicly place. Do not meet them at their houses. Do not meet them in the corner somewhere. Do not do a drive-by. Like, you know, I remember one time this guy wanted to meet me and say, let's just do a drive-by. Like, you know, just let's stop for a few minutes. Let me see you. I'm like, really? What are you buying? An onion or something? Or a cantaloupe? You're just going to squeeze it to see if the cantaloupe is ripe? So, you know, just don't do drive-bys. You know, if someone really cares about meeting you, the person is interested in meeting you, they will schedule time to meet you in a public place. Maybe at a Starbucks for coffee or something, but do not do drive-bys because you never know. The next one is to provide your own transportation, guys. Do not allow that person to pick you up the first time. It's very dangerous. What happens when that person picks you up? You are in that person's car. Either they pick you up at work or in your gym, right? Or they pick you up at your house where you live. That person already has too much information on you, right? And in getting in that person's car, if you need to get away from that person, you cannot get away from that person because you are inside of his or her car. So be careful. The next one is make sure you use your sixth sense. You have a sixth sense, and for that reason, you have that sixth sense. If you feel uncomfortable, you feel like this is not the right situation for you, don't feel like you're obligated to stay. If you're in a restaurant and you notice that person has been a butthole, yes, I did say a butthole, just leave. Because you have your car there, just leave. But in order for you to leave, you have to be sober, right? Remain sober. Do not go on a date with someone the first time and start drinking a lot to a point where he or she would have to say, hey, I'm going to drive, leave your car here because you're not up to driving, right? Don't do that. Make sure you remain calm, you are in control of the situation, that you are able to drive yourself home. And when you're driving yourself home, make sure that he or she's not following you. Because the last thing you want is that if you're tipsy and that person is following you at home, what happens when you're looking for your key to open that door? Just be careful. The last one, I know I said a lot of tips here that were a little alarming and frightening. The last one is to make sure you smell good. That wasn't part of the research when I researched it, but hey, make sure you smell good. Because after all, this is a perfume show, right? Alright, I hope you can use those tips and share them with your friends, with your kids, and be safe out there and happy dating. Okay, so now let's get into the very important part of this show today. Today, we are going to be discussing my part 9 of my entire perfume collection. And you guys know that these videos were inspired by my friend Andrea, who told me to make these videos. Let's get after it. The first fragrance from my Maison Lancome is Oud Bouquet. And these are not in the order that I purchased them, guys. I've had a lot. I think my first one was either Rôses Berberanza or Jasmine Marzipane. I cannot remember. I have 8 of them. And I've purchased a total of 10, but 2 of the other ones I did not like them, so I got rid of them. So I will not be talking about what I don't have or what I got rid of. Alright, Oud Bouquet. Oh, this is beautiful. And I think there are some other fragrances that are, attempted to make Oud Bouquet, but I don't think they have perfection. Oud Bouquet, Maison Lancome has perfection in this. This is a beautiful oud fragrance, good for the fall and the winter months. And as you can see, I have used the heck out of it. The second one is Lavandes Trianon. This is my second bottle from Lavandes Trianon. The first one was someone felt like she needed it, more than I did, and she took it. So lucky me, I was able to find it and we purchased it, and now I have 2 bottles of Lavandes Trianon. This is the lightest one that I had purchased from the house, and it is beautiful lavender fragrance. It's beautiful. I love it. The third one is Rôses Berberanza. Rôses Berberanza is one of your most beautiful rose fragrances that you can find. And I don't know if they still make it, but my bottle is almost finished, so I need to get another bottle after this one is done. It is so gorgeous. Fragrance number 4 is 𝐒𝐿𝐻 Oud. 𝐒𝐿𝐻 Oud. It is also kind of a sweet oudi fragrance. This one is beautiful. This one is one of those oud fragrances that you can wear maybe 3 seasons out of the year. You can wear this in early spring, like kind of like right now. You can wear this in summer and also in the winter. But those 3 seasons you can wear this fragrance. It's a stunning oud fragrance. 𝐒𝐿𝐻 Oud. Look at the bottle. Beautiful bottles. Fragrance number 4 is Santal Kardamon. And I don't have the gold top. I don't know if they made it in the gold top or if this is a reformulation, because I purchased Santal Kardamon at first and I finished the bottle and then I went ahead and repurchased it. I don't remember if the first one I had was the gold top or the white top. Anyway, Santal Kardamon. Fragrance number 6 is Tuberose Castane. Oh, one of the sexiest tuberose fragrances that you will have in your collection. If you don't have Tuberose Castane and if you love tuberose, please try to get your hands on Tuberose Castane. It is so sexy. It's such a beautiful tuberose fragrance. Fragrance number 7 is Jasmine Marzipane. Jasmine Marzipane is actually the one that I love the most from the Maison Lancome collection. It's very sexy. It's light. It also can be loud depending on what time of the year you wear this fragrance. I try to wear this in the spring and summer because it's so beautiful. I'm not going to say much more about Jasmine Marzipane because I have a video which will be released in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to call this video my Ride or Die Jasmine Fragrances, and this fragrance will be part of that video. So please stay tuned so you'll know more about this fragrance. The last fragrance from Maison Lancome is Oud Ambroisie. Oud Ambroisie has some patchouli in it. It has some rose. It also has some honey. Oud Ambroisie is sexy. It's very strong on the honey, and this is a perfect winter fragrance, guys. Alright, I'm done with my 8 fragrances from the Maison Lancome collection, and now let's get into the Amouage collection. Hi, for the Amouage collection, believe it or not, I only have 2 Amouage fragrances. I used to have more, I just got rid of them. I felt like I did not need to have so many Amouage fragrances when I have so many other great fragrances. Not that I'm saying that Amouage doesn't make great fragrances. Their fragrances are absolutely divine, but I don't think I needed a lot of them. So the first one is Love Tuberose. Love Tuberose it's a stunning tuberose fragrance, guys. If you have Love Tuberose, and I don't think you will need Honor, but I have both of them. So the first one is Love Tuberose, the second one is Honor, and I absolutely love both of them, and I have body creams for them. When you wear the body creams and you wear those fragrances, they are stunning. And these 2 fragrances here, I refer to them as the wedding fragrances because you could actually wear these to a wedding and you will feel sexy with those fragrances on. Only 3 houses left and 5 fragrances, right? Okay, so let's talk about Mona the Orio Parfum. So Mona the Orio, as you all know, I did a series about her. She passed away, so may she rest in peace. But Mona the Orio gave us 2 beautiful fragrances. The first one is Vanille. Vanille is such a gorgeous fragrance, guys, and this is my 2nd bottle from Vanille. I love wearing this. I can wear this every day. I can make this a signature scent, or just pick this and say this is my vanilla signature scent. I love this fragrance. It's so beautiful. The next one and the last one that I have from Mona the Orio is Nuit Noire. Nuit Noire is very strong but also beautiful. It's one of those fragrances that when you wear Nuit Noire, people will notice you because it stays on your skin for a very long time, and it's Beautiful fragrance. Would I buy Nuit Noire a second time? After I'm done with it, which it will take me forever to be done with it because I've only worn it like maybe 2 or 3 times since I've had it. I probably will not buy it again because I have so many other fragrances that are very strong, like Nuit Noire. But for the time being, I'm enjoying Nuit Noire. And what I will do for anybody who happen to catch this in the video, if you've taken your time and watched this video that far, I will donate a 5 ml decant of Nuit Noire to someone, but you have to comment and say that you have actually watched the video and you saw that I mentioned that I'm giving a 5 ml decant. If more than one person makes a comment about Nuit Noire and the 5 ml decant, I will select one person, but maybe the second person will receive something else from me, maybe from the Maison Lancome collection or from the other collections that I'm going to talk about. Alright, the next collection is from the house of Blend Oud. Blend Oud are just very nice fragrances, but they're not for everyone because they are specialty fragrances. Not too many people talk about those, but a lot of guys wear these fragrances. They're beautiful, but again, not for everyone. So the first one from Blend Oud is Eclipse. Eclipse is an amber woody fragrance. It's a little bit animalic, so be careful, you know, where you wear this fragrance to if you end up buying it. It's strong, it's animalic, it's just out of the ordinary, right? It's not for everyone, but I would try it and test it first. And if someone watches this video and notice that I have said this, what I'm about to say right now, I will give someone a 5 ml decant of this fragrance from Blend Oud. But you have to comment and say that you've seen or heard that I've said this. You will get a 5 ml decant of this fragrance. The next one is Mirage from Blend Oud. Mirage is an amber fragrance, but it's very green. It has some mandarin, some grapefruit in it. It's the only green oud fragrance that I have in my collection. I don't know how I feel about this one yet because, you know, the mandarin and the grapefruit in this fragrance makes it a little bit too green for me, but I still wear it. But because of the oud in it, I don't think I can wear this in the summer. So it's hard for me to wear this fragrance. But if you're into green fragrances, you like into mandarin fragrances, grapefruit fragrances, I think you will love this. This is something that I think Lulu would enjoy wearing because she loves mandarin and citrus based fragrances. Alright, we're down to the last fragrance for this video. This is Temptatio from 𝐒𝐭𝐴 Canto. I always say if you have Temptatio, you do not need 𝐓𝐵 from 𝐒𝐿𝐵 because they smell identical. I kid you not, they smell identical. You don't need both of them. This is why I don't wear this one as much as I wear 𝐓𝐵 because they are the same fragrances, but nonetheless it's a beautiful fragrance, except I cannot see inside of the bottle to know. It's my bottle is almost full. It's probably 90% full. It's a gorgeous fragrance, guys. If you get your hand on this, you can maybe buy this because it's less costly than 𝐓𝐵, but if you have 𝐓𝐵, you don't need this fragrance. Alright, we are done with this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to eat the dessert, buy the perfume, wear the perfume all over your body, right? Wear it in good taste, and buy the shoes. Wear your shoes wherever you feel like wearing your shoes, and always make sure that you have some really good smelling fragrances on. And then eat the dessert. If you're not a diabetic, go for it. Eat that dessert. Don't eat it every day though. You know, don't say that I made you eat dessert every day. But if you go out to a special occasion and they have some dessert, you go out to dinner once in a while, just splurge a little, eat the dessert. It's not going to hurt you. Or have some ice cream. I cannot have ice cream because I'm lactose intolerant, but have the ice cream for me and let me know that you had some ice cream in my honor. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to like and comment. Let me know you are new, for those of you who are new. And don't forget, there are some giveaways in the video. Make sure you have watched that video entirely. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Be good. And don't forget, if you do internet dating, please apply my safety tips. It will be good for you. Bye now.